So there's two types of people in the world. There's people that like to plan and research for trips, and there's people that travel with the people that like to plan and research for trips. Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm addicted to planning and researching trips. I am an absolute freak of nature when it comes to planning. People just don't understand it, to be honest. I plan my trips, I plan your trips, I plan their trips, and I plan their trips. I plan everybody's trips, and I actually enjoy doing it. I have spreadsheets, I have color-coded spreadsheets, I have travel planned for the rest of the year, I have travel planned for next year, I have travel planned in 2025, okay? Like, I'm just that person. And most people aren't, and that's okay. And most people don't really want to be that type of person, but if they're not traveling with somebody that likes to do research, somebody's got to do it. And unless you're going to ask me to do it, then you're going to have to do it yourself. I know it's really hard, but today I'm going to show you 5 different ways that I like to research my trips, and hopefully they can help you. Okay, so I'm not necessarily talking like flights and hotels. We already did that video previously. I'll link it in the description down below. Sometimes these can help with hotels or something like that, but I'm mainly giving you advice for websites or apps that I use to find things to do. Whether it's where are you gonna eat? What are you gonna do with your sightseeing? Are you going to book some sort of tour? Anything like that. And it can really help you with a hotel too, so do consider it when you are looking at all of these apps and websites. If you do like videos with helpful tips like this, do consider subscribing to our channel. Our motto is travel often and pack well. We are here to help. We want to help you plan a trip. We want to help you pack for a trip. We want to help you see the world, and to do it cheap and easy and fun. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like this video, and do comment if you want to give us a comment or have a question for us. We always respond to our comments. Okay, let's get started. Are you ready to learn how to plan? Let's do it. So number 1 is actually the site you are on right now. One of the biggest sites that I use to do my trip research is in fact YouTube. Before Brian and I were ever YouTubers, I always used YouTube to research my trips. I don't necessarily have time to read blogs and to do actual reading research all the time. So I will just go to the search bar up on YouTube, type in something like what to do in Thailand, and then up pops all these videos of vloggers or travel channels or something like that that has been to Thailand that tells you everything to do there. And you're also going to see what they ate. You're also going to see where they stayed. You're going to see how much money they spent. You're going to see whether they liked it or not. Did they have any issues? It is such a good place to research. YouTube is actually the second largest search engine on the internet, so do use it for your advantage. Number 2 is Pinterest. Oh, Pinterest. Were you as obsessed with Pinterest as I was when it first came out? I don't necessarily use it the way that you're supposed to, but I do use it as a library for all of the blogs that are out there. Like I said, YouTube is researching with videos, and then Pinterest is researching blogs that I can actually read or look at pictures. And then you can again research things to do in Thailand. An actual blog comes up with pictures, and it's going to say again restaurants, things that they did, where they stayed, etc. And then you can save it to one of your boards, or I honestly just screenshot it as well and keep it in my phone. Definitely use Pinterest to research your trip. I also love the quick infographics that they have. It's like, okay, this is Thailand. This is the capital of Thailand. These are a few quick little Thai phrases. This is the money that they use. This is when to go, and this is when not to go. I live for those things. I have them screenshotted all over my phone. It's very helpful when it comes to planning a trip, whether it's your next one or whether you just save it for another time because you know that it's on your bucket list. Number 3 is one of my favorites. It is TripAdvisor, which is the #1 site when it comes to reviews. So if you want to look up that monument, if you want to look up that restaurant, you want to look up that hotel, you want to look up that tour, it is on TripAdvisor. And if it's not, then something's wrong with it. I could read reviews on TripAdvisor for hours. I won't ever book anything on any website without looking at TripAdvisor first. It's just very helpful. And then they can help you book hotels and they can help you book tours. And I will provide a link in the description down below for booking hotels or tours on TripAdvisor, because if they're going to be the alpha website that gives you all those reviews and it's the #1 website to do that, then give them a little something back by booking through them instead of using those reviews and then booking on another website for tours. TripAdvisor is amazing. Number 4 is Instagram. And it's kind of funny because you're like, Lauren, that's just something where people share videos and photos. Yes, but geotagging is everything. When I'm debating between this hotel or this hotel, I love to go on Instagram, type in the name of the hotel and see who has stayed there and what pictures they have tagged, because then you can actually see that pool like in real life, or you can see that room or that view, you can see that restaurant, you can see that monument. And more importantly too, I like to look at people that have been to the countries that I want to visit during the month that I want to visit, and I like to see what they're wearing. Are they wearing a winter coat? Then I should probably pack a winter coat. It's very helpful. I also go to the search box and just type in the country that I'm interested in, because it will show you all sorts of beautiful pictures and showcase everybody that's been there, and it just gives you some travel inspiration. Number 5 is the last one, and it's probably the one I'm going to use the most, and hear me out, it is Google Maps. So when I get all of my research from YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram and TripAdvisor, I will go into my Google Maps, whether it's on my phone or whether it's on my computer, and I will favorite anything that I'm interested in. And then I will zoom out and look at the city or the country and where all the little hearts are spread out to. And then I can figure out where I want to stay in that vicinity or what is around that I'm missing. You can also look at the transit map and the walking map to figure out how to get there. There's probably a bus or a subway you can take to get from your hotel to that monument, and Google Maps will show you how to do it. I also like to zoom in around the things that I have favorited to see what restaurant is around that monument, or what is near my hotel that's open late at night, just in case. Google Maps can be really helpful. I will spend hours on it researching a destination, and you should too. So those are all my tips for now. Again, those are 5 apps or websites to use to help you do your research. Now again, I didn't get into flights. I did another video about that previously, but I do like to use Skyscanner or Google Flights to look up my flights. And I am a big fan of TripAdvisor or Expedia for booking my hotels. You can also book directly through airlines or through hotels. There's so many pros and cons of doing all of those things, and that is information for another video. Comment down below with any type of video you would like me to cover that you might have questions about. So I really hope that helps you plan your next trip. Comment down below and let me know what trip you are planning, and maybe I can help you out a little bit. We do have some travel vlogs of things that we have done, even though our channel is just under a year old, but if we do not have a travel vlog about it, chances are I've probably been there because I've been to a lot of countries. And if I haven't been there yet, I've probably researched it because everything is on my bucket list. Help me. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.